Hello guys, I'm the Dartfrog, and in this video I will show you a mod that adds coordinates to scrap mechanic, and then I'll show you how you can install it yourself. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the like button and subscribing. It's free and can change your mind at any moment. YouTube also unsubscribes you, so if you were a sub before, make sure you still are. But without further ado, let's get to the video. Alright, so as you can see, I made this little grid pattern right here, and this grid pattern represents our coordinates. So basically the way it works is it just splits the world into equal fragments. So for example, this square right here is one coordinate, this is another coordinate, and this is another coordinate. So if you look at the coordinates, as I cross into another square, as you can see, it changes by 1. If I cross squares in the other direction, the other number changes. You can also see which way you're facing. So for example, north, east, south and west. And I also just now realized that I got the letters wrong, but don't worry, it will be fixed in the version that you will get down in the description. And also, these squares are exactly 64 by 64 blocks large. I think that this is pretty much the perfect usable size, and larger, and it could end up being hard to find some stuff, and any smaller and the numbers would just become big and confusing for no reason. You should be able to use this while playing with your friends. However, most likely you will both have to have the same mod installed and the same version of the mod as well. However, I'm not sure about that because I didn't have the opportunity to test it. But you will most likely just get an error if you try to join a friend who doesn't have the mod installed. Or if you have the mod installed and your friend without the mod tries to join you. Oh, and also, this is actually based on a little bit of code that was hidden in the files of Scrap Mechanic. Originally, the code replaced the time counter with just the X and Y coordinates. But I made it also display time and overall made it look nicer, as well as also made the coordinates smaller because they were much bigger before. If you have any problems with the mod, remember to tell me about it down in the comments or in my Discord server. Also keep in mind that after the game updates, I will probably have to update the mod itself as well. So remember to check the description of this video a few days after a new update each time to download the updated version. Alright, but now let's get to the installation process. Alright, so as you can see, I have now reverted to the unmodded state of the game. And the first thing I have to do to install it is close down Scrap Mechanic, because you can't have Scrap Mechanic running while doing this. Alright, so here we are in my desktop now, as you can see. So now the first thing that you gotta do is open up Steam. Now right click on Scrap Mechanic, Manage, and click Browse Local Files. This should open this folder right here. Now take the folder that you downloaded from the link in the description, open it, and as you can see you have 3 files in here. README, coordinates on, and coordinates off. To turn on the coordinate mod, just enter coordinates on, select both of these folders and copy them. And then paste them into the Scrap Mechanic folder. Make sure to replace the files in the destination. Now you can minimize or close this folder. So now let's launch up Scrap Mechanic, and it should be working already. Alright, we are now in the game. Let's launch up some world. And here we go. As you can see, we now have the coordinates as well as the time. So the installation process is super easy. Now I will show you how we can uninstall it, and it's just as easy. So once again, first of all you have to close Scrap Mechanic. Now there are 2 ways to do this. One is simpler but takes more time, and the other one is a bit more complicated but is much faster. The simple way is to just right click Scrap Mechanic on Steam, click Properties, Local Files, and click Verify Integrity of Game Files. After you do that, Steam will remove the modded files and replace them with the original ones. However, that takes some time, so instead I recommend just clicking Scrap Mechanic, Manage, and Browse Local Files, just as we did to install this. Once again, open the folder with the mod that you downloaded from the description, navigate to coordinates off, copy these 2 files, and paste them in here. Once again, remember to replace the files in the destination. Now let's launch Scrap Mechanic and see if it works. And as you can see, the mod has been disabled. If you want to be 100% sure that you uninstalled it correctly, you can also perform the easier to do fix as well, which is verifying the integrity of game files. But again, as I said before, it sometimes can take a few minutes, so yeah. As you can see, all files successfully validated, which means that the uninstall went correctly. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed, remember to click thumbs up and subscribe with the bell icon for more amazing content like this. I was Darth Frog and hope to see you in another one. Bye!